As you are aware that we are in the making of a specific series, Research Dataset Information. To continue this series further, today we are going to cover another important research dataset, which is nuScenes. So before delving into the details, first let me introduce you the topic, the nuScenes, what it is, how specifically it is going to cover the related information, and how specifically you are going to use the nuScenes and its related different aspects. So let's start. Hey there, my name is Rohit Kumar, and today we are going to cover the basic coverage of the nuScenes, including the related products, the kind of guidelines, including the commercial as well as the non-commercial uses, etc. So starting with the basic point, what is nuScenes? So it is nothing but a large-scale autonomous driving dataset. Autonomous driving is quite popular, but large-scale dataset availability is quite challenging. This nuScenes dataset is specifically designed for this particular purpose only and solves a lot of problems faced by the early career researchers. Additionally, the datasets offers you the 3D bounding boxes for more than 1,000 scenes collected in Boston and Singapore. And these scenes have a sufficiently long coverage, including around 20 seconds. And these are annotated at 2 gigahertz. So these are some of the basic details. Now, before going into the much details, and let me first tell you that what are the specific kind of products you are going to see with respect to nuScenes, and what are the other related things which are available at this particular website. So you are at the nuScenes.org. Remember this website if you are interested with this particular dataset. Then you have the NuPlan, nuScenes, NuImages, NuReality. These are different projects related to this particular common umbrella term nuScenes. And then you have the specific task, what you can do. So you can have a detection, tracking, prediction, LiDAR segmentation, then optic or the planning related activities. Then coming on to the specific about details, so you have the related forums of publications, gallery, team, the non-commercial uses, commercial uses, and the privacy policy available. So when everything is given in such a detail, then obviously the getting adopted to a specific data set or working with a particular data set becomes quite easy. So whenever you are choosing a particular data set, be sure that related sufficient information is available. Related forums, groups, and the research papers are available. Then it becomes quite authentic and easy to work with the dataset. Moving further, what is NuPlan? So if you want the detailed information, just click on these menus and a dedicated new page will open up where you'll find the related detailed information. But if you want the short information, that is available at this particular page. So firstly, we are going to see the short version. So this is nothing but the related news coverage. So multiple news announcements are covered. So we are going to cover at the downside and see what are the products. So here at the NuPlan, we have the details that it's the world's first large-scale planning benchmark. Developing a benchmarking system is quite difficult. And then you need to justify the kind of criteria you have used. And in this particular data set, they are saying that they are the first ML planning benchmark. Then 1,300 hours of driving data from 4 different cities, including the Singapore, Las Vegas, Pittsburgh, and the Boston have been covered. Then sensor data released for 130 hours, including 5x radars, 8x camera, IMU, and GPS sensors. Then the left versus right-hand traffic detailed map information, 5B 3D bounding boxes, auto labeling for 7 different classes, then open and closed loop information, etc., etc. Lots of multiple things have been covered. Moving further, we have the nuScenes. So nuScenes dataset is the large-scale autonomous driving dataset, the specific dataset which we are talking about. Okay, so it is the dataset where we are going to have the full sensor suite, including 1 LiDAR, 5 radar, 6 camera, 1 IMU, and the GPS sensor. Then the 1,000 scenes of 20 seconds each, 1,400,000 camera images, 390,000 LiDAR suite. Then the 2 diverse cities, including the Boston and Singapore. Then left versus right-hand traffic, etc., etc. A lot more information are available over here. Now, specifically, they have included multiple new things time to time. So under the new, you can see that 1.1 billion LiDAR points manually annotated for 32 places. Now you can just imagine the size of the data set. Additionally, the kind of diversity you are going to see with respect to the autonomous driving pattern. So just leave it and just move further, because there are multiple information. If I'm going to cover everything in detail, video is going to be long. So if you're interested, just land onto this particular page, nuScenes.org, you'll find the related information. Then in NuImages, we have the large scale autonomous driving dataset with image level 2D annotation. So all the things are related with respect to autonomous driving, but they have a specific purpose. Like here, they have the image level 2D annotation. And in the NuPlan, they have the kind of benchmarking system. And nuScenes obviously is the dataset. So in NuImages, they have the 93K video clips of 6 seconds each, and including the 150 hours of driving, then 93,000 annotated and 1.1 million unannotated images, then two diverse cities, Boston and Singapore. Then it is also important. You might be thinking that why they are saying and focusing again and again on diversity, because diversity is important. If you are saying taking the same sort of data or collecting the similar sorts of data from the similar sorts of cities, then the diversity impact is not going to get covered. So that's why this factor is important. And if you are going to cover more number of cities, it becomes quite important, and it is useful also. Then you have the proven sensor suits in nuScenes. Then the image mined for diversity, then 800,000 annotated foreground objects with 2D bounding boxes and instance marks, etc., etc. Related information is going on here. So that's the basic thing which is related to nuScenes. Additionally, as I told you that if you want the related information, just click on the menus. So we clicked on the NuPlan and we are at this particular page, NuPlan. So they are specifically dedicatedly developed a particular page for NuPlan, and they are discussing that what are the specific challenges in the design of NuPlan, then the kind of overview, data collection, data annotation, planning frameworks, related download, and the codes. Most of the things are available. So here you can see that they have firstly the train ML planner, then the simulation planner and the agents, and then the measure performance based things, and finally the compare and visualize planners. So in this way, you can see that similar sorts of open source and the closed loop discussions have been done. But as they are focusing and they are saying that our open source simulation framework supports the closed loop and the open source simulation. So it becomes important. And most importantly, it is open source. So it is quite important. So if you are interested, go for this. I will highly recommend to go for this particular dataset, because such details, such clarity, such related details, and such a diverse information is hard to get easily. So that's why it's everything well informed, and everything is given step-by-step manner. So you can see that what sort of related informations are given, what sort of news updates you are getting over the period of time, and all the related details are given. Then I'm moving on to the data collection. So data collection related details also they have given the specific location discussions, then the data annotation related, including the vehicles, pedestrians, the kind of barriers, traffic cone, etc., etc. All the things they have discussed and what they have considered. So I think quite detailed coverage with respect to NuPlan. Similarly, if you are interested, then you can jump onto the NuScenes, then NuImages, NuReality, etc., etc. So that's all from my side for this particular video. Hopefully you must have liked it. If you didn't, please document below and criticize. We'll definitely try to learn from your experiences. Thanks for watching. Happy learning.